And hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we are back inside of our survival world, and first things first, I have gone ahead and finished the crafting table. I feel like the orange concrete's a bit, like, I don't know, it's a bit bright for where it belongs compared to the other colors, which are a bit darker in shade, but, you know, that's fine. It works out, it's just a little weird to me. So I don't mind it, but it's not great. I kind of wish I'd found another block besides orange concrete to use, which maybe in the future, but for the moment I don't feel like digging out a million different blocks to try and figure out what would look best there. However, for today, I do have some plans. First and foremost, I'm starting to run low on rockets again. Now, normally what I do when I run low on rockets is I go to the Iron Golem and also Mob Farm and AFK there for forever because it's slow. But I figured I was messing around in an SMP I'm on, and what I did for that was I made a Mob Farm. I just made it, you know, high enough up that when I'm AFKing there, mobs are spawning pretty much constantly. So I figured what I want to do is I want to set one up just kind of in the sky somewhere. I don't want to set it up near the base. I'm probably going to set it up like by the Iron Golem farm somewhere. I figure I'm going to need some blocks and stuff for it. But yeah, so that's my plan for today. I'm going to go ahead and get started on that, and I'll catch you guys once I've gotten some of that done. Okay, it's nothing special, but I have got the mob grinder all set up. It's just, you can see the bee farm from there and Iron Golem farm and the old mob farm that I might end up tearing down. I'm not sure yet. Now, it's legit just super basic. The only point is, you know, can stand here for a couple minutes while doing something else and then kill a couple creepers, get the stuff I need. And because I have looting 3, you know, it goes pretty quick. Mobs drop fairly fast. If I add a second layer to this, it'll go even faster. But I already have 7 gunpowder, as you can see, like, and it's been like 2 seconds, so definitely gonna be handy. I'm gonna obviously need paper for all this, but you know, it is what it is. Let's just toss these in here. And yeah, now we have just a, you know, another quick mob grinder. Now the only concern I have is some of the skeletons are dying as they fall. I'm a little confused why it's just skeletons that I'm seeing dying from the fall, whereas everything else is surviving, including creepers, which I'm pretty sure have less HP than skeletons, but... And some of the skeletons are surviving. That's why it's weird, but I already have 33 bones. So yeah, this is handy, you know. Really the only use is going to be for getting gunpowder and bones. As you can tell, I don't really need levels from this. The Enderman farm does that plenty well enough for me. But yeah, so easy system for gunpowder. And I just have to figure out what we're doing next. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is I'm taking a look at the village. I want to start to release some villagers into here, because ultimately, even if I do end up getting the village fully rebuilt, which seems less and less likely by the day, but even if I do get that done, it still feels weird right now to not have any life in the village. Wait, do I need you in here for breeding, you little brat? Did you just run off? One sec. Okay, I finally routed this guy back around. Let's just don't put... Okay, well, I've almost finally routed this guy back around. You're gonna have to give me just a second longer. Okay, I have now begun the process of getting more villagers going, so once we get that done, we can start to actually populate the village a bit. Now, next, I have something that I thought about recently that I want to switch up with the storage system, which is it is an absolute pain to pick out which chest is which from a distance, and normally that's not much of a problem for me because normally I have chest rooms of more moderate size, so as a result, it's easier for me to tell, to just remember which chest is which, but it's large enough with enough categories that I usually remember the general area of a chest, but not exactly where it's at. Also, I've been working on getting the ceiling a bit more done. Still gotta finish up the last bit over here, and then I can start over here. But that's besides the point. But yeah, so need to hopefully get some item frames going around here. So I think it's over here. Yeah, wood product. Boom, and then mob drops. Yeah. Take these. My crafting table, that's all the way over here. Now, yeah, it's gonna take quite a bit of sticks to get enough item frames for what I want to do, but for the moment, I want to just show you guys what I'm doing here. It's pretty simple. We're just tossing item frames on the other side of the chest, and then, for example, we got food. I can just put a piece of steak in there. We got stairs. Put a stair in. Same thing for slabs. Just toss one in. Fences, and then now from a distance it's easier for me to go, oh, there's the slab chest, without actually having to read it. But then at the same time, if there's some confusion, you can read the sign and know exactly what the category is, and it'll make life hopefully much easier for me on the organizing system, and make it a bit easier for me to be willing to actually go through and organize all my chests, because that's one problem I've had is whenever I'm coming back from having a lot of stuff in my inventory, a lot of times I have a lot more motivation to just toss it in my whatchamacallit, my shulker boxes, than to actually go do anything about it. So now it should be a lot easier for me to get my chest room organized whenever necessary. What, did that place? What? Oh, what? You can put item frames between chests. That's interesting, to say the least. Seems a bit, not exactly useful, but it is what it is. It's fine. It's not a problem, just a bit obnoxious. Concrete. Probably makes more sense for a torch for that one. Rails. But yeah, it's also easier because now, like I want to put away the potatoes in my inventory. Pretty easy to know exactly where it is. I want to put away the iron. I can see the diamond a lot faster and pick out the chest with that than I can the actual names of the chests. And it'll make it a lot easier for like stuff with gravel, for example. It's a lot easier to spot that piece of gravel. This is one spot that I've always had trouble remembering the exact location of the chest. Now it's going to be a lot easier for me to tell from a distance. And yeah, just makes the organization system a lot better in general. Need sticks for that. Wood. Probably just use a plank. Saplings. Seeds. Obviously makes the most sense for 2 wheat seeds. Ice. Sugarcane, beds, and then flowers. Okay, cool. Now we have one side done. It looks so much better this way. Well, it doesn't exactly look better. It probably actually looks better without all the item frames up, but with the item frames up, I can do things a lot easier. Let's just finish off the last couple item frames I got and just deal with that. Banners, music, end items, and blocks. TNT. I'm surprised I have so much TNT just sitting around. Enchanted books, and then stuff goes on. A lot more stuff here. I'm honestly surprised at just how many chests I have different stuff in, but my organization system is now much more clear. And now I didn't want to talk about this at the start of the video just because I figured it was something that, you know, it's obnoxious if you do it at the start of every video, especially with how infrequently I've been posting, but I'm finally back posting Minecraft videos. Part of the deal is I've been doing an SMP for the last couple days for like Twitch stuff, and I found a passion for just doing the more grindy stuff in Minecraft again, which really is what, you know, keeps me going with this stuff, is when I'm enjoying the more grindy parts of Minecraft. I find, you know, the Minecraft series in general a lot more enjoyable when I'm enjoying this sort of stuff. So as a result, I figured it would be a good time to, you know, come back while I'm really enjoying it. And, you know, to be honest, there's always that part of me with SMPs that doesn't want to put in as much effort, because I know that it's pretty common for SMPs to get deleted, or, you know, once people stop playing on the server, for them to repurpose the server for something else or another SMP in the future. So as a result, you know, you don't really get to go back and look on all of the builds you've done. Like, I have a lot of builds on some servers I've done that, you know, I really wish that I had access to the builds still, that I still had the world just to look back at. But overall, like, with the survival world, I know that as long as I don't, like, mess up and delete the world or something like that, which is why I keep backups, I have, you know, the world in my back pocket for the most part all the time, and, you know, it's just really nice to have permanent access to it. So as a result, you know, getting back into that survival flow. We'll see how long it lasts. Assuming I get a couple videos out of it in the next couple weeks, you can assume that I'm pretty heavily back into it. If not, you know, we'll see. But I am for sure, as I seem to always make this promise, going to try and get back into posting. Thank you for your patience, guys. Really appreciate it. Also, we're about to hit 400 subscribers. I do think I am going to do something special for 400 subscribers. I did the thanks sign for 100. I have the 200 sign in there. I want to do something special for 400. I'm not sure what it is exactly yet, but I do want to do something special for it, just as a thank you guys for all you've done in getting us to this point. And that's all for me. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.